Now, research has revealed that while married men and women under the age of 40 are now both more likely to wear wedding rings than in previous generations, they're also more likely to take them off. Common reasons include people being concerned about others seeing them as boring because they're married, before going out with friends, or to make a point after a row. So, the question in today's Ding Dong is, should you ever take off your wedding ring? Arguing that when you do, say I do. You also promise never to take your wedding ring off is relationship expert Jo Hemmings, while lifestyle coach Nicci Roscoe thinks marriage is more than a piece of jewellery. So, is the ring there until death us do part? I think I feel a bit of a ding-dong coming on. Let battle commence. So, on or off?
Yes, on. Absolutely. It's a sign of commitment, it's a sign of monogamy. Why on earth would you take it off unless for medical reasons?
Tell you what, why take it off? Right, okay. Well, you might be married.
Well, an exchange... I'm not now.
Oh,
that's
right,
okay. That's fine.
Yes.
An exchange of wedding rings is about a symbol of commitment. But it doesn't mean to say that you can't take it off because it's just a piece of jewellery.
But if you're committed, why would you take it off?
Because it's all about the trust and the love you have between you, and it's a friendship that you have, a lifelong friendship.
Oh, and that's why you wear a ring, to show your commitment. You've exchanged rings, you've exchanged vows. Why would you remove it? Especially men going out for socialising. This survey showed that they're actually removing it. That's disgraceful. Women actually sort of chucking it down after a row, flouncing off, removing it. Don't remove it. It's very symbolic. It's a symbol of love, commitment, and I don't think you should remove it.
Well, then they shouldn't be married.
Let's have a little quick one of the guys here. I mean, would you... Overtones, would you...
do we have to comment?
But I understand it is, it is a symbol. I suppose maybe you might need to take it off every now and again if you're doing the gardening or something, maybe.
I lost mine in the garden.
But you must have had a serious row if you're taking it off.
No, it slipped on.
Darren's getting hit soon, so he's probably the one to...
Otherwise I'll be in trouble, I think.
Yeah, I think you would. Melinda.
It depends why you're taking it off, really. I think both women have got really good points there. You know, the bond should go deeper than just the piece of jewellery. But why do you need to take it off? What statement are you making?
Yeah, so what statement are you making?
Well, I don't know. And it's physically, you have a problem, you're allergic to the metal, you're having an operation, sometimes people get swelling. I mean, otherwise, it's there for life, isn't it?
Isn't that the joy of having it, is not taking it off? Isn't that one of the joys of having a wedding ring? It's always, since the moment where your other half put it on you, it's been there.
That's a wonderful thing, but I have a friend that when they got married, they couldn't afford wedding rings. So they bought Coca-Cola can rings, and they put those on, and they've taken them off, and 18 years later, those rings are still in boxes, and they still have this love, this trust, this wonderful commitment between them. And it doesn't matter, because it's what anyone else perceives, that's what they perceive. What you perceive, how you feel, that's so important.
Down to the individual.
Well, no, I don't think it is. That's a very unusual case. The point is you wear it to show your love and your commitment. You don't remove it. If you can't afford one, well, it's obviously a kind of individual story, but no, I think it's absolutely, I'd be shocked to see any man remove his ring because he's socialising, women to remove their rings because they're arguing, or because of a work issue, or because people think they're boring. For goodness sake, you shouldn't have got married if you're worried that people think you're boring if you are.
But what if you're in a job that says, you can't wear a wedding ring? What if you're a gynaecologist?
That job would not let you wear a wedding ring. Don't do that job. That would be awful.
I think if you're a gynaecologist, there might be an excuse. I mean, frankly, if you're a gynaecologist, you never know where you might lose it, do you?
What if you're a surgeon? What if I was teaching aerobics?
You still have your ring on.
And I went into the class. I jumped up and down. It was sweaty, and my ring just flew up. So I made a decision. I wasn't going to wear my ring.
Well,
I was going
we
to
started this debate to the sound of, Mendelssohn's Wedding March. We're finishing off to the sound of a hairdryer in a cubicle. There must be some reasoning in there somewhere. We will find out who swayed my studio audience to their side of this hot topic at the end of the show. It'll be very interesting to see. My thanks for now to Nicci and Jo. Thank you both very much. So to come, we reveal the results of today's makeover on a woman who Miley and Richard had to pick without even seeing her. Plus, I take on a world champion in the game of indoor bowls. Can't wait. See you in a moment.